Hi everyone, Michelle Markey with Medina Domestic Art Studio, and I'm coloring the floral hen, or rather this case it's the floral chicken, and I just wanted to do a quick tutorial on how I'm coloring all of these blossoms, really. I like the idea of an intense, vivid center, but fading off until the outside of the edges so that it kind of gives you a very distinct pale looking purple, in this case mauve. And the same thing will happen with the blue bonnet. So I'm just going to do a quick on how to actually use your fabric medium to get this blend. I like a scrubber brush. Let me zoom out here so that you can see it. And you see I've got a fairly sizable dose of fabric medium. Let me get this out even further. And I'm gonna come over here where I'm working on this daisy-like flower and where I've put the purple. And I start at the center and I'm scrubbing. You can tell I'm using kind of a rubbing motion, a scrubbing motion, and getting all of the color first into that center, and then slowly dragging it out towards the tip so the color fades as it goes out towards the edges of the petal. I do this quite a bit with a lot of flowers, particularly ones that are kind of semi-realistic looking. I'm gonna do the same thing here again. Actually, let me wash my brush out so I don't end up with any additional color. As always, you should always wash your brush in between colors. But let's do this, say, I've used carmine pink here on these blossoms. And same thing, you know, you see as I scrub, it's going to actually pull some of that pink and give me very, very pale pink, which is what I'm trying to go for on these petals. So it's actually a fairly easy thing to do. Sometimes when I'm in class, to try to show this, particularly when I'm not able to sit over someone's shoulder, sometimes it's hard to get the point across. And let me just actually color one so that you can see what it is I'm doing. Let me make sure I grab the right pencil here. I've created a kit, by the way, 2 different kits of coloring pencils that I'll be talking about later. One's a small kit, one's the large kit, and the colors I'm using here are from the large kit. So let me come back down here. Let me find what, oh, this one hasn't really got as much color as I'd like. You know, all I'm gonna do is I'm pressing fairly hard in the corner, and I'm not really gonna go above the stitching of the center of the petal. Okay, so I've laid down some decent color. And now, again, I'm just going to grab my brush, dip it in the fabric medium, be fairly generous. I'll come over here to this top blossom. And again, using that kind of scrubbing motion, and I can actually use enough fabric medium to do it over here. There's enough on my brush, plus these petals are small enough that it gives you that very faint pink edge, but a nice deep colored center. So a rather easy technique, although one that with all the flowers that I seem to be doing this summer, seems to be one I'm repeating over and over and over again. So I thought a little video with an up close and personal demo would be effective for some of those of you who have bought the kit. So there you have it. Also notice I'm gonna do the blue bonnets this way. Now down here on these flowers, the embroidery library picture, well, frankly, I'm gonna tell you, I'm doing in different colors than what they had. I like my colors to be a little bit more vivid, but of course that's the difference between coloring and doing something with embroidery. But in this particular case, the back petals, I'm making sure that they're a deeper color so that it makes those, excuse my fingers, so it makes the outer petals pop a little bit more, but of course you want the center to kind of recede. So you go with darker colors, then lighter colors, and then in the background, the petals that are behind the main flower would be darker again. And I've done that on both of these flowers. I hope this helps. As always, medinadomarts@aol.com or www.medinadomarts.com if you need to contact me or if you have any questions about this video. Thanks for watching.